Namaste, I'm Risa. You're watching Sagarmathatv television.
Well, viewers, now it's time for a very popular segment, especially among the immigrant communities. Legal discussion with Mr. Ali Azhar and Mr. Alfredo Asin, attorneys at law from the Law Office of Lewis and Associates, Falls Church, Virginia. Let's find out what they have to share with us today.
Namaste viewers, this is Ali Azhar.
Namaste viewers, this is Alfredo Asin, and we're here from Law Offices of Lewis and Associates in Falls Church, Virginia.
And you're watching us on Sagarmathatv television. So Alfredo, today I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Deferred Action Program. I know in some of the previous segments that we have touched upon this issue, and we've also given our viewers some insight. And obviously, whenever a new law or a new regulation comes about, there's a lot of time it takes a lot of time before we are able to iron out the details. That much time has not gone by even as of the filming of this segment. However, we do know a little more than we did at times before. I know that there's been an email going around saying that about 50,000 of these cases have been approved. We didn't file 50,000 cases, so I haven't seen the approvals. What's your input on that?
Well, I mean, the cases that we've filed are still pending, so we haven't received any word on that. However, again, just, so stay patient on that. We're still waiting on the decisions for the majority of these cases.
Right. What's important is that nothing is approved till it's approved, I guess, right? So unless you have the final decision from the USCIS that yes, your case has been adjudicated favorably, people should not really take any actions.
Correct.
Now, I do know that we have had very interesting questions that have come out of this. I know a lot of these individuals who have applied for these cases have been stuck in this country for a long period of time. A lot of them are very anxious. Several of them have immediate, if not extended, family overseas, and there is a provision in the Deferred Action Program that allows people to travel. Any insight that you would give to our viewers on that matter?
Sure. And again, with regard to the travel provisions, although the Deferred Action Program does allow for travel provisions, it is silent as to how that interacts with other laws that prevent you from traveling or that prevent you from re-entering the United States. Mm-hmm. So right now that hasn't really been tested, and I certainly would not recommend that you become the first person to test it out. So we would suggest that you consult with an attorney before you make any travel plans.
Right. There's certain bars. Most of the viewers of the program know there's a 3-year bar, there's a 10-year bar. And while we do understand that under the Deferred Action Program, you may be issued a temporary travel document, and then I know several of the individuals who've called our office have already called the USCIS and have received some sort of a confirmation that they can travel. At the end of the day, we would always recommend please consult competent counsel. What somebody says to you over the phone is not something in writing, because if something goes wrong, you're the one who stands to suffer at the end of the day. I think we're just about running out of time on this particular segment. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Sagarmathatv